What's up, everybody? It's Robbie. I wanted to apologize for the lack of posting, but I had school and work and a life, and it's been a lot. But now that school has ended, I have a lot of free time, so figured I'd get back into making some videos. Today, we're going to start off with some easy ways you can keep your car cool during the summer, more specifically for boosted cars, as that's what this is. God gave us boosted cars owner the gift that is winter, but he also gave us the hell that is summer. So we're gonna figure out how to fix that step by step. And then afterwards, we're gonna talk to my friend about his M3 over there, some pieces. But let's get into it. All right, guys, first things first, I'm gonna talk about a way to keep the driver cool. This is a little different, and I figured since it didn't have anything to do with the engine, I'd show this one first, because it's probably the cheapest and the easiest. But if it rains a lot where you are and you don't have air conditioning like I do, these little, what would you call these, Andrew? Window visors?
I think they're rain visors.
Rain visors? A set of rain visors will go a long way because you can keep your window down even while it rains. So if you don't have AC, at least you have some sort of way to get fresh air into the car, into the cabin.
Blue, right?
Yeah, and so the reason why I said this is probably the cheapest option is because this set, so all four doors, was $25. But the only issue is they don't go inside the pillar. They are 3M tape. They work pretty well. I mean, I've had them on for probably 6 months and haven't had an issue yet, and they do their job. They've been through
solid.
Yeah, they've been through multiple like washes with the little spray gun and shit. So they're pretty solid. So that's the first mod. Some rain reflectors or whatever you want to call them. I'll link them down below. I got them from Amazon. But that's the first thing. It'll keep you cool, and that's probably the most important thing. All right, everybody. So, oh, is he gonna do it? Hey, don't do it. No, it's too hot. Okay, all right. For the second modification I'm gonna show you to keep your car cooler during these harsh summers is an intake. Really simple mod, probably one of the cheaper things you can do to your car to keep it cooler and gain some horsepower. But some reasons you might want to do this is the stock airbox in most cars are pretty limited in where they get their fresh air from. So, well, from what I've noticed is these little intakes keep my temperatures lower than they were when I had the box. So lower temperatures means denser air means more air into the turbo, more air equals cold air, which equals more boost, which equals more horsepower. So that's why you need an intake, because it keeps things colder, and colder air means more horsepower. And the engine likes it better. So yeah, that's an intake. So we'll go on to my next. Okay, guys, for mod number 3, we're going to be talking about intercoolers. Now, intercoolers will really, really help us boosted cars keep temps low during the summer. Now, there's two options you can take if you want to upgrade your intercooler. You can either upgrade to a front mount system like I have here, which basically relocates your intercooler piping and core from the top of the engine bay, like WRXs and STIs, and moves it to the front. Or you could get a thicker top mount intercooler core, which a thicker core is usually cooled better, so it does about the same kind of thing. I also have another video that points out the differences between the front mount and the top mount, but the basic reason for upgrading your intercooler core is for colder air. So most upgraded units are normally thicker and wider as to take in and cool off more air. And the cooler air is, the more horsepower you get. We've been through it all before, but that's basically why you would want to upgrade your intercooler core during the summer, is for better temperatures. Okay, guys, now for mod number 4. So this one's going to be really easy, really cheap. I've shown you guys how to do it before, but it is a basic coolant bypass, which is right here. Now, if you didn't know what a coolant bypass is, it is you take these two lines of coolant that flows through our throttle bodies to keep, well, basically what it does is it helps your car warm up quicker by coursing hot coolant through the throttle body. So basically what you're doing is, instead of having it go through the throttle body, you are connecting these two hoses together to bypass the throttle body all together. So basically what that means is you'll no longer have 200-degree coolant flowing through your throttle body that's supposed to be in the hundreds. So it won't decrease your temps much, but it'll keep them much lower and more consistent, especially when you're idling. Because 200-degree coolant flowing through an engine that isn't even moving and getting colder air just means that your temps are going to go up. All right, that was number 4. Okay, guys, for the 5th and final mod, we're going to talk about an EGR unplug or delete. Now, these are pretty cheap, pretty inexpensive. The most I've seen is $60 for a kit from Damon, so it's pretty cheap, or you can just unplug it like I have. But if you didn't know what an EGR is, it recirculates hot exhaust gases back into your motor. So it's for emissions reasons, but while it does that, it also heats up your boost temperatures a lot. So just for unplugging it, you'll probably see temps cool off by about 10 degrees, which isn't a lot, but it also helps with consistency as well, just like the bypass did. So while temps won't be reduced a lot, they will stay much, much lower, especially at a stop, which is important. So there you guys go. There are 5 tips to keep your car a little bit cooler during the summer for not that much money. If you really wanted to take it a step further and get it even cooler, you could run a meth system, which is very important in boosted cars. It'll keep your intake runners clean, and it'll keep your temps very low, almost to the point of being ambient. So that's, I guess, a little special thing if you wanted to throw money towards that. But that's it, guys. That's 5 tips on how to keep your car cooler during the summer. Oh, and he did it. That bitch did it. All right, we're gonna go look at Andrew's car. Okay, hey everybody, what's up? It's a bit later in the night, obviously. My car isn't there anymore, and it's much darker outside. But this is my friend Andrew, and we're gonna talk about his BMW that's in pieces over here. So, Andrew, what car did you own before this?
Before this one, I had an 89 325i, and it was S50 swap. It was cool. It was, had 4-bay wheels on it, a bunch of other stuff, but I sold that one to start an E36 project.
So this is his E36, and then this is his Volvo, which is his other car that he uses to get around, which it's pretty cool, honestly, for a daily driver.
Dude, it's like, yeah, there's fast cars, but then there's cars that are just like, you get in and you drive in and you're like, man, this is comfy.
Yeah, it's
the
comfy.
thing is a tank, man. It even drives like a tank.
It's got like all leather. It's cool as hell for a daily driver. I'd do it, and it's rear wheel drive.
Yeah, it's not bad on gas either.
Yeah, not bad on
pretty
gas.
nice.
But let's continue with what this all is. So
yeah, so this is a 95 M3. I bought the car with no drivetrain. The guy he was in the middle of a manual swap and just decided to pull everything out. So I bought the shell and the motor and a ZF transmission. This is an S52 from a 97. Still working on it. Got a few things to do. I did the M50 manifold swap. I'm doing the oil separator bypass to clean it up a little bit. And I did a couple other things to it while I had it. I just completely took it apart. Just the intake side and the exhaust side to clean the motor. It had head work done before I got it. Yeah, this is it right here. The project's going to be completely stripped down. Racing seat. Plan on caging it at some point soon. Well, not soon, but once it's done. There's what's left of the interior for right now until the motor goes in.
not much left. Except the seats.
The seats would be out, but I can't get the seats out until I put the motor in because the harness isn't in.
Oh. Oh, shoot.
I can't wait, man.
It's gonna be sick as fuck, dude. You'll be living the dream with a daily driver and a fast car.
I'm just ready to get this thing stripped and on the road.
You're so close. But yeah, he did all the work by hand. It's pretty impressive, honestly. He's been working for like maybe 2 or 3 months on this, and it's come a long way.
Time with work and whatnot, but I work on it when I can.
So I mean, he's made some good progress. Real good.
Need
progress.
to make more.
But yeah, everybody, figured I'd show you one of my friend's cool cars, and our other friend drives a GTI, but he's away, and then our other friend drives Subarus, but they're always broken.
Like a Subaru.
So we're here. But anyway, guys, that's it. Hope you enjoy. Bye.